were 1,000% correct. Let's get this underway. These color schemes are very similar. Oh my goodness. Spear versus spear to start this one off. Oh my gosh, look at Impala go.
Yeah, this is going to be a ride. Definitely. I wonder if the color scheme was on purpose. You know what I mean? But no, this is going to be crazy. I'm very interested to see who takes the more aggressor role in especially this first game and who's going to be able to get the best openings.
That Sarah was crazy. Yeah. Dog, the down sig was out there active, ready to go, and he challenged that. He could have lost his stock for that.
Absolutely. Impala going to come through, get that stock. It's a pretty early stock, first 45 seconds, but Impala has had some damage put on him. Flores definitely has him almost in KO. I won't say in KO range because it says Kaya, but very, very, very close. He needs to avoid taking any more of this bonus damage off Impala because Impala is one of those players you do not want to give any sort of rhythm, any sort of leanway. You give him an inch and he will take the entire game.
For sure. And what I like about what Impala just did was knowing that since he was unarmed, Flores was going to be very aggressive, and he just kept fighting back. He was scrapping unarmed, and he racked up a lot of damage in that little interaction. Sayre's going to hit. Weapon toss is the edge guard good? No, the nair to challenge and make it back to the stage. Impala increasing his lead, sidelight Sayre, and that will be the stock. Oh my gosh, 2-stock lead. Impala looking so good out there, looking like a champion.
You know, it's funny, he is looking like a champion. He came to play today, and we talked about it a little bit. He almost didn't even come.
I know.
You know what I mean? And he's out here fighting Flores, a top 12. Flores getting a nice string. Gonna go ahead and send him up to the heavens there with that bow. He's gonna swap off, gonna keep the bow, make sure Impala stays off the weapon. Oh, no starve. Okay, he's going to let Impala just get right on over there, pick that bow up, and we're going to just go ahead and fire arrows at each other, I guess.
Ready, set, archer. All right, now, pull the little arrows out the quiver, hit him with that ice bow. Nice damage. Impala's looking, his movement is insane right now. I don't fault Flores at all for not knowing what to do in this opening game in this set. He is getting picked apart, and rightfully so. The way that Impala's playing is just top-notch. Doesn't even go for anything off of that side light, just backed up, see what he was going to do. Couldn't combo. Tried the dare, not there. Got that one, and yes, sir. Impala gets clean, crisp game.
Yeah, I mean, the ground pound was obviously very, very, very risky, but what else can you do? You got to go for something. If you got a bow in your hand and there is any chance of, okay, I can get a gimp instead of lose the game, I'm throwing that ground pound every time too.
He had to try it. I mean, he was at a point in the match where he was so hurt that he had to take a risk, right? So I'm not mad at that attempt at all. But I'm going to be looking at him coming in this next game. What's the opening like? Because if he can't match the rhythm and get touches and get damage per engagement like Impala's doing, I mean, it's just going to be a long, long set for him. Yeah. Or actually a super quick set. Who knows, man?
Right. It'll be quick for us, but it'll seem like 3 years over there for Flores.
Yeah.
He's just not being able to match we need to look at the accuracy stat. I think that's going to be a big teller in this because Impala is just all over him and being able to get more of those engagements, more of that active damage. We see that recovery come back down the stage. Going to swap over to Bo, but no, he didn't even take the weapon.
Yeah, you're talking about accuracy. Impala and I would say like Meg D, those type of players, they don't miss. They really are really choosy with their attacks, but it's super impressive when Impala does it because he actually strikes a lot. He's really aggressive. He plays right around you, he hovers around you, but we're seeing a very good start from Flores this game. So he did figure out something. He's able to match the energy. Sayre will get the job done. That bow Sayre is so good, and Flores using it perfectly and going to get the first stop now. Impala working on this next one. Look at the way this dude plays. Like, he doesn't care. He's on top of you at all times, and he knows where you want to go. Gets that one quick and easy, and that's a tied game.
Yeah, great job there from Impala to realize, okay, went down a stock early. I need to get this right now. Took no bonus damage. Didn't let Flores get anything, and now he is taking that lead from Flores and continuing to work on him with this bow. Flores can't even get a hit in, man.
He's having a rough time. The way this is looking, you're one step closer to keeping your beard. Yeah. But and there it is, double dare, triple dare. I mean, who knows how many hit right there? It's going to be the stock for Impala, and he is fresh on the second stock after losing the stock first. You know what I mean? Like, He's picking it up, and it's just hard to keep up with this dude's pacing.
Now, I was talking with some people last night. We were actually talking about this match because we knew it was going to happen today. And the Kaya Ditto was definitely in the conversation because nobody knew how this is going to turn out.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like, you got the world champion, but you got somebody who is so hot on their game right now. But Impala is doing just an impeccable job to keep Lores at bay and not let him get anything.
Dog, Impala, I know, I was talking to some people yesterday, and some people were like, the Luna lost his sauce, right? But the old Luna that we used to see, the one that was on a tear, nice down sig from Lores, the old Luna that we used to see that was on a tear is how Impala plays. They were like, they're relentless. They don't stop. There's not the little sequences where they're just staying away and waiting for you to press a button. They always force the issue. It does not matter. And what's so impressive about Impala is when he comes in and he presses a button, the ways that he whips, oh my gosh. He's so accurate, dude. He wouldn't even let me finish my sentence. He's so accurate. He's so pinpoint. Look at the way he closed that game out.
He is so tuned in. You can just see the chair bouncing, the leg just bouncing.
Oh, yeah.
He is fired up, realizes he's right here. It's so close.
Yeah.
You know he was nervous going into the set. Anybody in their right mind would be going up against Lores. And Impala is handling it like a champion.
Yes, he's handling it like a champion. And he whipped a Sair right there. We didn't get anything from Lores. Now, gonna catch a Nair. Boom. Nice Sair from Impala again.
Okay, Lores gonna back up in here, looking for something in the air. Impala saw it coming, gonna go ahead and stay on the ground and play it from underneath. Impala, though, nice side light. That back step, looking for the second side light. Got Lores to commit and came underneath with the recovery. Nice option, nice little bit of damage.
The way he defensively moves, the situations he creates, it's like he's always looking for offense, but his defensive moves always set his offense up perfectly. Look at him go for the ground pound, faked out. Okay, he didn't go fully. The recovery from Lores got him back onto the stage. Back in here scrapping. Bow versus bow. Nair, good from Impala. Looking for the final touches. Boom, bam. It's not going to be enough. One more. Oh, the turnaround. It's still not enough. Tried to go up. I like it. I like it. I'm not mad at him going up for that attempt because he is so close to losing his stock. If he could have got that one, that would have been a great look for him. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Impala taking the first stock. And we saw last game, even though Lores took the first one, he still couldn't get it. So it's not a good look to not catch a lead early on against this caliber of player.
No, not at all. I mean, I just don't know how Lores can try and pull this back. I mean, he has the stocks even, but this is where it always falls apart. He gets that first stock, and they stay even going into that second one, and then Impala turns it from 8 to 15, and he just goes a full speed, and he gets those stocks gone and takes the dub. Lores has got to control the tempo. He's got to control the pace, and he has got to make Impala do what he wants him to do.
It's hard to control the pace when he goes from 8 to 15 and the highest on the scale is 10. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how do you keep up with the fastest pace? Nice job. Lands a nice combination. Impala racking up swift damage. At the end of this, I can't wait to see the damage per engagement, dude. Like, when he touches, dude, he's got the Midas touch, bro. He's getting ample hits, hit after hit, and it seems like Lores can't find a touch after him for like 20 seconds. Oh my!
So much unanswered damage from Impala. And Lores is struggling right now on his final stock of this set if he cannot turn it up on Impala. But the sheer pressure from Impala so far in this set, but it's looking pretty good for Lores right now. If he can get the stock here pretty quick, we'll be going completely even into that last stock. And he did a great job, held off any and all damage, and nothing else matters in this game except for right now.
Lores really trying his best to not get 3-0'd, and he's looking nice in this game. It's just he still hasn't had those moments like Impala where if he gets the hit, he's just going and going and going. And so this is going to be a scrap, man. It's honestly his defense has got to get a little bit better. He's got to figure out how to move around him on this final stock, and he's lucky that it's bow v bow right now because the spear from Impala, I mean, he's just not been able to evade that weapon.
No, not at all. wonder if Impala is going to switch over there, but he's having a good run on this bow, trying to rack up damage. We'll probably see him switch over to that spear once we start getting a little more into knockout range. Oh, Lores, a good job there, keeping him at bay, but Impala trying to get right back behind him, reach up in the air, keeping the pressure. Lores is getting into that trouble zone, looking like he might be getting into knockout range, but he's fighting back, getting some more damage on Impala. Going off stage. Oh, the dare gets stopped from the weapon throw. That was so clutch from Lores.
Very, very clutch. That was almost the end of the set, and he's still looking for the final touches. There's that down. That's not even, I can't believe that didn't send him further. I didn't think it was going to KO, but that didn't go far at all. And that is going to be enough. Lores staying alive. It is now 2-1 against the defending champion. He is going to have a tall order to try to run this back, but he has got his footing, and he has a chance now.
There was no way Lores was going out of this set without taking a game. There was.
Are you sure about that, buddy?
Yeah, well, I mean,
it was close,
but it didn't happen that way. So I can say it now, and it's okay.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh man, but I wish I could get a glimpse into both of these guys' heads right now and what is the thought process. I mean, they're both the best Kayas in the region. World champion, one with Kaya. Nobody has anything else. We're just going to keep going to Apocalypse with Kayas until somebody wins a set.
It makes sense to me.
that is the order of operations.
That's the order of operations. That's the run of show. All right, and now spear versus spear to kick this one off. Impala got the first couple touches, but Lores definitely scrapping back at this moment. Playing a little slower pace neutral. Doesn't want to get into that that momentum shift that Impala causes when he starts getting his groove going. So I like that the slow spacing game that he's doing right now.
Ooh, a nice snare, taking Impala up in the air. Another one to come back down to grounded. Okay, getting a little more than ones. We're getting some 1-2-3s now. That signature going to send Impala out, trying to get those sweat beads. Can't do it. Exclamation point hit. No, he's going to run out of options, and Lores is going to be right there to scoop it up. Impala's in big trouble. Pogo off the top of the head, and Lores has a pretty dang good lead. Very,
very nice start. Best start that he has had in this set in game number 4. D-Light doesn't get the snare at the end of that. He hopped forward a little bit. He just needed the neutral jump straight up in the air. All right, Impala looking for a weapon. Gonna get the bow going into this neutral light into recovery. Just chipping away. Good damage being made here. Lores just wants to get as much damage as he can to set himself up for success in this match. But Impala fighting back, another nair. He hasn't eaten too much.
No, that Pogo coming up a little shallow. Lores, though, getting that D-Light into Sair and racking up more big damage. He has almost got Impala on this final stock. Impala's going to be able to get up, shake off those sweat beads, Sairing Lores off the stage. Can he find an option to get back up? Now we see the opposite situation where Lores had the exclamation points coming out, but we're going to drop back into neutral here in center stage. Impala's got to get something done, man.
He does, man. This is a rough one for him. Sair, after whipping the punish, out on the side, goes for the ground pound. I thought he was setting up a gravity cancel down light, but that breakdance was perfectly placed. Good stuff from Lores, creating a 2-stock lead for himself here in game number 4, trying to force a game 5. Look at him go. Okay, Impala with a beautiful gravity cancel to neutralize that stock, but he still has a whole another one to go before he can tie this bad boy up.
Yeah, Impala needed to put the brakes on that in a hurry, and he let that go on for way, way too long. He has got 2 full stocks to fight back. There's just no way. This is just going to be a go next.
Oh, man. This is rough, man. This is rough. Opting to stay with the bow, both players.
Yeah.
No weapon throw to be seen. They're not even really weapon throwing to create offense, right? These guys are really just boxing it out, keeping their weapons in hand and doing their thing. Nice recovery from Lores. Tried to go for the gravity. I mean, the slide off. Didn't catch his head. Nair's going to touch. He is looking immaculate right now.
Oh, side light gonna whiff. Impala unarmed. All he can do is just get over there and put a fist on it one time. Lores with the edge guard. Impala saw that coming.
I like the utility of that down light right there, because it was either gonna catch him if he went high or he dodged like he did when he used it right there. That was perfect after doing the down signature.
Definitely the most efficient option to be able to get back up there. Impala, oh, nice Sair. He's okay. All right. He's taken about half the damage he had to spare and took a full stock with it. So he's on pace, but he has just got to keep Lores off that weapon, most importantly. And that's, okay, good start. Lores is hoping the drop comes over there. He is going to be able to pick up, and we're going right back to these bows, Zip.
Right back into the bows. And, you know, I think this is where we're starting to see Lores really create this comeback. Because Spear versus Spear, I mean, at the beginning of this match, Spear versus Spear, Lores did do his thing. But for the most part, he's been losing the Spear versus Spear matchup. Impala doesn't lose that stock right there, still alive. Nice air, goes for the ground pound. Man, that was scary for Lores. That Impala did not commit.
I think it would have been good.
I think it would have been good. I'm talking, that was money. And that's the money shot. There we go. Sends him into the air with the neutral air. And we have Lores forcing game number 5 after looking like he didn't know what to do against the world champ.
That's crazy. That ground pound, I think, was good. I'm not very good at counting. Once I run out of fingers, I just kind of run out of options. But I don't think he had one.
I don't think he had his dodge back.
No.
He had used it to touch the wall, then he bounced down and went low. And if Impala would have committed to that, I'm sure he would have caught him. And because it was the way that he was going. Because he went up and he jumped straight to the stage. He didn't fade left. I think fading left was going to be the only way he evaded that. So if he would have committed, he definitely won that set. And unfortunately for Impala, he didn't believe in it. But he better believe in himself going into this final game, because my goodness, that lower bracket is stacked, and neither one of these boys want to go down there.
Oh my goodness, so much on the line right now. And of course, it is going to be that Kaya Ditto yet again. But we're going to see a little spear mix up here at the beginning of the game. I almost forgot Kaya had this weapon.
I mean, yeah, that whole game, except for the beginning of that last game, was a little bit of spear, but then they opted to just play it out with the bows. Oh yeah,
my God.
He hit him with the full sauce.
Lores definitely has gotten that download, and he is making Impala have a really hard time. Good job staying underneath that signature, coming up with the recovery, getting that bow back in hand. How is this matchup going to go with the Impala bow going up against the Lores spear?
I don't know, man. I'm really worried for him because it's looking like one good touch tries to go for the recovery, no good. Ooh, missed the Sair, so that's going to be some damage for Impala. Nice back up into the recovery. Good stuff here. Impala trying not to get hit for that last one. Nice nair. All right, going to switch over. Is he going to go to the bow for the closeout? Yes.
Oh, Impala doing a good job staying out of the way. Lores going to go ahead and kick out that Sair. Impala, nice option to be able to get a little damage, get back up on stage. I was worried Lores was going to pull out that ground pound, but he is going to go ahead and get the first stock off of Impala, and Lores is now working his way into pulling this set back. That'd be a reverse 3, man.
That'd be a reverse 3. It's very fortunate for Impala on that first stock that he was able to catch that little run, and Lores couldn't find the final touch. He did get damage up, so he should be able to take this stock off pretty easily. He's going to land a neutral light. Go out there with the Sair, unarmed. Impala having the confidence to make a play like that with everything on the line right now. And here we go. Coming in here, we're going to have bow for Impala and the spear for Lores. We saw that matchup work a second ago, and I do think that Impala was picking them apart for a little bit there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Impala's got to try something. This set is literally slipping through his fingers. Lores rallying back here, and I do agree. I think this matchup is working out better for him if he can just force this matchup. Lores, though, trying to reach back over. Impala getting underneath him to sit him up in the air. He's having his way with him now, juggling Lores everywhere he wants him to go. Oh, backing up. Caught him again. Pulled out that dodge. He's absolutely deep fried my man right now. Send him out there. If he can rack up some good bonus damage off of the second stock, Zip, he pulled it back, man.
Yo, that stock was everything. If Impala comes on to win this set, that one was the one. Lores fighting back. He's just getting tapped and touched by this bow, having a rough go at it. He can't really find the hits, but luckily for him, Impala's not being too aggressive. He's not really getting hit. Goes over there, he's caught by the nair trying to do an edge guard. And Impala, all the momentum. Okay, Lores with the gravity cancel put out a lingering hitbox, and Impala just leapt straight into it. And here we are, final stocks in game number 5. The champ versus Lores, one of the hottest players out right now. This is such a good one, Kaya versus Kaya. Impala, nice combination. He's got a lot of damage onto Lores.
Oh my goodness, what is going to happen here, Zip?
Oh my goodness, Lores pogoed to death. That's called the pogo no-go. And who goes forward? That is Impala. He took Lores for a ride. And Lores going down into the lower side of the bracket, and the world champ keeps on living and keeps on making his way towards another grand finals appearance.
the way he was able to put his head down, think about the problem in front of him, and go to work. That is the mentality of a champion.